importa dormir esta noche conmigo. Muchas gracias, Martina. Gracias por todo lo que estás haciendo por mí. Se ha muerto el amor de mi vida.
¿Cuántos años?
8. Mira, Martina, yo nunca engañaba a nadie. Verónica. ¿Qué?
Me llamo Alejandra.
Soy la mujer de Oscar.
Alex had built her life carefully, brick by brick, just like the buildings she designed. A successful architect, she had been married to Oscar for 15 years. Their marriage was steady, warm, and rooted in deep affection. They believed they were each other's great love. They lived comfortably, wanting for little except for one quiet ache. Work had always come first, and children had been endlessly postponed. Then at last, Alex's dedication paid off. One of her biggest projects succeeded beyond expectations. The night, glowing with pride, she called Oscar, was away on a business trip in Frankfurt. He sounded unusually tender. He told her he felt it was finally time for them to have a child. The words filled Alex with hope, as if the future had suddenly opened its arms to her.
Estoy orgullosa de vosotras, coño.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué tal en Frankfurt? ¿Has terminado ya las reuniones?
Sí. Me gustaría tener un hijo contigo.
Hours later, that future shattered. The police called to inform her that Oscar was dead. His body had been found in La Albufera, a natural park just outside Valencia. When Alex arrived and identified him, shock turned into confusion. His finger toes were painted blue, a detail she had never seen before.
Señora Leiva, soy el teniente Conrado. Tenemos que su marido se ha suicidado.
The official explanation was suicide. Carbon monoxide poisoning caused by a rubber hose connected to the car's exhaust. But nothing made sense. Just hours earlier, Oscar had been alive, hopeful, planning a family. How could he have ended his life in La Albufera when he was supposed to be in Frankfurt? Though there was no proof of foul play, Alex voiced her doubts to Officer Conrado. When he returned Oscar's belongings, Alex noticed something strange. An unfamiliar phone. It wasn't the one she knew. That phone changed everything. Inside were intimate videos of Oscar with another woman. Alex didn't recognize her, but the closeness between them was undeniable.
Pero bueno, vamos a seguir investigando, ¿eh? Estos son los objetos personales de su marido.
Grief twisted into determination. Alex needed answers. She had to know who this woman was and who her husband had truly been. She found her sooner than expected. From a distance, Alex heard her crying. Raw, broken sobs. This wasn't a casual affair. The woman had loved Oscar deeply.
Se ha muerto el amor de mi vida.
¿Cuántos años?
8. Perdona, que te estoy contando todo esto y ni siquiera sé quién eres.
Using a false identity, Alex decided to insert herself into the woman's life, hoping to uncover the truth.
Martina. Verónica.
On the phone, she also discovered a photo of a little girl. The realization struck hard. Oscar had a daughter. Returning to La Albufera, Alex deliberately staged a minor car accident to gain access to the woman's home. Her name was Veronica, or Vero. Slowly, under the name Martina, Alex learned more. Vero hadn't been deceived into the affair. She had chosen it. Her love for Oscar was sincere, quiet, and selfless.
De lo de tu marido, digo. No, no era mi marido. Él estaba casado. Oye, si quieres te lavo en un momento la blusa. Yes.
Oscar's presence lingered everywhere in the house. It felt like a family home. The mystery pieces began to align. The blue nail polish likely belonged to the child, Saul. The missing drain pipe matched the one used in Oscar's death. When Alex finally met Saul, she felt an unexpected connection. The child was the last living piece of Oscar. Wanting to stay close to that connection, Alex decided to remain in La Albufera for a while. She moved into the house as Martina. To her surprise, life there felt warm. Vero welcomed her openly and Saul adored her. Laughter returned to Alex's life, something she hadn't felt since Oscar's death. Slowly, they began to resemble a family, two women and a child, bound by shared memories of the same men. Yet, guilt never fully left Alex. Her room was filled with Oscar's belongings, and when Vero suggested clearing them away to make space for her, the reality hit hard. This was her husband's other life. One night, danger found them on the road. Alex froze, but Vero fought back fiercely, protecting them without hesitation. Watching her, Alex felt something shift. Vero was brave, magnetic, alive. For the first time, Alex understood why Oscar had fallen for her. Without realizing it, Alex's purpose had changed. She was no longer there to learn about Oscar, but about Vero. Vero spoke openly about intimacy, believing love and desire were not the same. Her honesty challenged Alex's traditional beliefs and stirred emotions she wasn't ready to name. Complications grew when inheritance issues surfaced. Oscar's will left everything to Saul, except for a single horse he had gifted Alex, along with a letter explaining his love for both women and his devotion to his daughter. When Alex learned her friend Katya had impersonated her and cruelly confronted Vero, she was furious, especially because Vero had been insulted. Meanwhile, Officer Conrado uncovered disturbing evidence. Oscar had been laundering money for the mafia. His death might not have been suicide after all. Conrado confessed that he had always loved Alex, but her heart no longer belonged to the past. It belonged to Vero. On Saul's birthday, Alex gave the horse to the girl, the only inheritance she had received. Though it was Saul's first birthday without her father, it was filled with joy. When Conrado later questioned Vero about Oscar's crimes, she was devastated. She couldn't accept that the man she loved had lied to her. Overwhelmed by betrayal, she spiraled into despair. Alex realized then how deeply she cared. She couldn't lose Vero. As their bond deepened, Vero shared her past, how her parents' tragic marriage had shaped her belief in honesty above all else. Each word caught Alex, who was still living a lie. That night, the truth could no longer be denied, neither the feelings growing between them nor the deception holding them apart. And so Alex finally confessed. She wasn't Martina. She was Oscar's wife.
Want more queer content? Then please subscribe and hit the notification bell.